Hi Fred, hi Tom. This is a preliminary video. I don't want to do a real video until I get the cab done. First I'll tell you about this lamp. You see it here before you. It is based on a Fender Vibrochamp. I've added reverb from a Princeton Reverb to it. A couple of other little changes, or additions more than changes. So you can see the input tube is an octal, a 6SL7, which has certain problems, but especially with vibration. That's why it's shock mounted on a high heat rubber gasket. These two tubes are for the reverb. This is the tremolo 6v6 rectifier. Reverb, send and return. Small tank. Transformers, standard Hammond Champ power transformer, standard Hammond Fender reverb transformer, but it's not the standard Champ output transformer. I use the Hammond 125 ESC, which is, as you see, is much bigger. The regular Champ would be about this big. And I did this for two reasons. One reason is I didn't want it to saturate. I wanted another reason, well, three reasons. I also wanted better bass response, and I had it. This was the transformer that I used in my very first amplifier. If you look at the front panel, we have, from left to right, we have high and low impacts, the standard high and low impact inputs, volume, bright switch, bass and treble. Then we've got an addition. This is, sorry about the jiggly thing, I'm holding this in my hand. This is a raw control. Oh, and what that does is you can set, you can separate the tone stack from ground, which is then, because the tone stack throws away signal. If you separate it from ground, it's like a boost. But I think I put that on MoFo too, on a switch. But this one is not just a switch. I can go from all the way down. There's actually less gain than with the normal Champ circuit, and high up it's quite a bit. Now I've got this on a switch here. That switches between the standard VibroChamp tone stack, so this doesn't do anything at all when the switch is off. And switching it on, of course, activates that. Now, when this is activated, the higher it's turned, the less effect tone controls have. So that's what you lose, but it's intended as a gain. And we have speed and intensity for the tremolo. Also, I can switch it here. Both of those can also be controlled remotely with a foot switch and reverb and foot switch. So that's that. I don't have the cab for it. My intention is to run this through two 8-inch speakers. Right now I'm running it through a 12-inch. This is the 12-inch is Eminence, some Celestion clone. Okay, let's see how that looks. Alright, I'm using my Fender Telecaster with Dogtowns. I've got the reverb off, tremolo is off, and boost is off, bright is off, high channel, and I'll just put everything, I'll set everything in the mid. You also notice it doesn't hum. Neck pickup. Volume is about 9, so I'll turn that up to 11. up to about 2. I'm beginning to hear hum from the guitar. Now we'll get a little gonzo. Enough of that, let's go back down. Tremolo. See this? I like that, huh? Slow it down, and the light slow. Oh, that's intensity. Slow it down, and the light slows down. Speed it up, and the light speeds up. Oops, that was. Speed it up, and the light speeds up. By the way, these switches, when the foot switch is plugged in, these switches are deactivated. Unplug that, and they work again. Okay. Soft reverb, normal reverb levels. High reverb levels. Surf reverb levels. Really more reverb than you need. And when you turn it way up, it's pretty much unusable. Alright, that's the reverb. Last thing I'll show you is the raw control. When I turn the raw control on, oh, that was tremolo. Turn the raw control on. When it's turned all the way down, you know, listen, this is raw control down. This is actually less gain than static. I turn it off. But and it's on with a low gain, and hope that was the wrong. And this tone controls still work. Now turn the gain up. It's about here, so now the difference is. high. Console gain. So I could, let's see.